So basically, I have not created a presentation. We'll be dealing with the content of chapter number 3. Now, what exactly is there in this chapter number 3 that you need to understand? The focus of this chapter is very simple. We need to go in a technical and industrial specific frameworks. Technical and industrial specific frameworks. So nowadays, there are different frameworks being used by the industry for the purpose of development. Even tester team, development team, your operation teams, all teams are being concerned with creating some frameworks, and the standards will be operated within that framework only. The weightage for this chapter is 20%. Out of 70, 20% weightage is being allotted to this chapter. It means 15 marks at the most will be the question will be from this chapter. So out of 70, 15 marks is most important, and the session being allocated is 12 sessions. So we will be covering at the most in 12 sessions. Now, as far as chapter number 1 and 2, I think everyone is clear with that. I've already shared with the question bank. Now you need to prepare your answers for those questions of chapter number 1 and 2. I think you have already submitted me the assignment for chapter 1. So second is again most important. Now in this chapter, what is a basic focus? Am I audible to everybody? Yes. Yes, I want to reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, in this chapter, it has been divided into 5 major sections. Now, section 1 is DevOps. I think everyone is clear. I have already shared the videos of development operations. Have you gone through that DevOps? Yes. Yes. Yes, a detailed framework explanation is already given on DevOps. Have you gone through that video? I have shared on open source subject your group. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Did you get that DevOps? धनश्री तुला भेटलं समजलं का त्याच्यातलं काही? Yes. I want a reply. Then only I will move further. जब तक आप कुछ बताएंगे नहीं तब तक मैं आगे जाऊंगा नहीं. धनश्री, दोन्ही धनश्री. Yes. कोणीच पाहिलं नाही का? आरती, प्रतीक्षा, ऋषिकेश, काहीतरी रिप्लाय द्या मला. येस नो काहीतरी. तुम्ही गेलं, पाहिलं, नाही पाहिलं मला सांगा तुम्ही प्लीज.
सर.
येस. ऋषिकेश, तुझा आवाज येत नाही, बोल.
नो सर.
नाही पाहिलं?
नो.
ओके. इशिता, आपने देखा वो DevOps का मैंने डिटेल में दिया था वीडियो?
यस सर.
ओके. बाकी किसने देखा? सुचिता, आपने? प्रतीक्षा?
No, sir.
महेश्वरी? Now it's a
No,
task
sir.
for now it's a task for you all. Today what you have to do is that मैंने जो वीडियो भेजा है वो आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Anyhow, so now we'll move to the content of this chapter, that is DevOps. What is exactly DevOps is? Then we'll be moving towards the chapter containing microservices. So nowadays industry is been focusing on creating a microservices. So that is one second most important point. So microservices. So this one is most important for us. Now DevOps, microprocessor and service oriented architecture. So these are the basic 3 points. This is only for the purpose of introduction. Now basically the 4th point is most important for us. So we will be dealing with the 4th point that is most important for us. That is application development framework. And into this we will be working on this major point, that is application language frameworks. So application, यानी if you are dealing with any programming language, तो कौन से frameworks market में available है, what are the pros and cons, वो भी videos मैंने इसके पहले share किए. मेरे ख्याल से आप you are not spending your time on getting something extra, तो वो बहुत important था. Then वेब डेवलपमेंट में मार्केट में कौन से फ्रेमवर्क्स अवेलेबल है, दैट वाज अगेन सेकंड इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. एंड थर्ड वन वाज द एंड्रॉइड वेब डेवलपमेंट के लिए, यानी विंडोज एंड्रॉइड ऐप डेवलपमेंट के लिए कौन से फ्रेमवर्क्स यूज किए जाते हैं. बहुत सारे फ्रेमवर्क्स मार्केट में अवेलेबल है और बहुत डिटेल में वीडियोस मैंने इसके पहले शेयर किए थे. बट आई थिंक यू आर नॉट दैट मच सीरियस एज फार एज दिस चैप्टर इज कंसर्न. थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट है तो इट इज द हार्ट ऑफ योर व्हाट यू कॉल एज अ डेवलपमेंट विच इज गोइंग ऑन इन मार्केट. इंडस्ट्री के अंदर जितनी भी डेवलपमेंट चलती है पूरी की पूरी फ्रेमवर्क को लेके ही चलती है. देयर इज नो कंपनी इन इंडस्ट्री दैट इज वर्किंग नो इंडस्ट्री दैट इज वर्किंग विदाउट अ फ्रेमवर्क. सो जहां पर भी आप जाएंगे जॉब के लिए 100% यू नीड टू फॉलो सम फ्रेमवर्क्स. और ये फ्रेमवर्क्स आपको पता होना जरूरी, नॉट एज अ टेक्निकल वर्ड्स, बट एटलीस्ट यू शुड बी एबल टू नो द प्रोज एंड कॉन्स ऑफ दैट फ्रेमवर्क. And last one, that is fifth one, that is these business process frameworks. What all frameworks are required for the business process? And last one is a brain, that is business banking industry के अंदर कौन कौन से network frameworks use किए जाते हैं. So basically सिर्फ 4 ही point इस chapter के अंदर है. Point number 1, DevOps, डेवलपमेंट ऑपरेशंस कौन से है, माइक्रो सर्विसेज मतलब क्या, सर्विस ओरिएंटेड आर्किटेक्चर क्या, और लास्ट में होता है फ्रेमवर्क. फ्रेमवर्क में वेब एप्लीकेशन बनाने के लिए फ्रेमवर्क कौन से, विंडोज एप्लीकेशन बनाने के लिए फ्रेमवर्क्स कौन से, एंड्रॉइड एप्लीकेशन के लिए, बैंकिंग सर्विसेज के लिए कौन से हैं, बिजनेस प्रोसेस के लिए कौन से. तो ये बेसिकली आपको पता होना बहुत जरूरी. आर यू क्लियर विद दिस कंटेंट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर नंबर 3? हमें क्या पढ़ना है इसके अंदर? यस यस, आई वांट a reply from you all.
Yes, sir.
हमें क्या पढ़ना है, आप हमें क्या
Yes,
पढ़ना है?
sir.
ये ओके. ये चैप्टर आपके जॉब के लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. डोंट इग्नोर दिस चैप्टर बिकॉज प्रीवियसली चैप्टर नंबर 1 और 2 जस्ट वर द फ्रेमवर्क्स एंड वी नीड टू गो इनटू डिटेल कंसिस्टेंसी व्हाट ऑल कंपोनेंट्स आर देयर, बहुत डिटेल में उसके अंदर स्टडी थी. नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स वी विल बी ओवरव्यू, विल बी गोइंग इन द ओवरव्यू ऑफ द डिफरेंट फ्रेमवर्क्स as far as web, windows and your mobile applications are concerned. तो अलग अलग फ्रेमवर्क्स अलग अलग डोमेन में अलग अलग सिचुएशन में यूज किए जाते हैं. ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, तो ये भूलना नहीं है. नाउ whenever we talk about this frameworks, that is when we talk about the industry specifications, so most important technical word that is nowadays you will be understanding, that is a DevOps. Now DevOps is nothing but development and operations. Now there are two types of team in industry, you always know. One is a development team that will be only concerned with coding something, and one is operational team that will be focusing on testing and implementation of whatever the product you have created. Okay, so दो ही टीम होते हैं इंडस्ट्री के अंदर. एनालिसिस की वो हम बात नहीं करेंगे, डेवलपमेंट एंड ऑपरेशन यही दो एजाइल प्रोसेस के अंदर फ्रीक्वेंटली चलते हैं. नाउ टू मॉनिटर your development and operation, a new framework came into exist. Now this is nothing but a collaboration of development team and with the operational team. तो ये बिजनेस बढ़ाने के लिए ये दोनों टीम के अंदर म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग होना बहुत जरूरी. और ये दोनों टीम का म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग, डेवलपर ने क्या किया है ये ऑपरेशनल को पता होना है, ऑपरेशनल ने किसके अंदर प्रॉब्लम निकाला, या फिर एग्जीक्यूट होने के बाद व्हेन अ प्रोडक्ट इज बीन लॉन्चिंग एंड इज बीन यूज्ड बाय द पीपल उसके अंदर क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं. तो ये सबको मॉनिटर करने के लिए एक नया एप्लीकेशन मार्केट में अवेलेबल है. द नेम ऑफ दैट एप्लीकेशन इज DevOps. एंड करंटली whenever you search anything on a naukri.com or any other portal for job, you will identify there is a huge opening for DevOps developer. Now DevOps is a configuration of two teams together. It is nothing but a collaboration of two teams. One is development team and one is operational team. और इन दोनों के नाम में से div को लिया है उन्होंने, div, और ऑपरेशन के में से OP S ऐसा उन्होंने लिया है, OP and then S को उन्होंने लिया है. So that's why the name is called as a DevOps. Okay, so DevOps is nothing but a development and operation collaboration into one team. और ये टीम का एक ही चैलेंज होता है. So there are different challenges in front of team. ये बनने का इंटेंशन क्या है? So there are basic things you need to understand whenever you are moving toward this DevOps. तो हमें कब करना है use, when to go for this type of application is that whenever you are very much conscious about your product and you don't want a failure of your product, in those situations it is always preferred to go for DevOps. If there is ambiguity between the development team and operational team and you want to sort out those issues, then only DevOps is being used. You can use this directly. There are different courses available if you want to go for catching those DevOps framework and getting into detaility of this framework. I will share a videos after this lecture on your portal, on your videos on your classroom, that is on Google Classroom also. So you can go into detail. You can go for the small crash 7-8 hours DevOps course where you will be very much familiar with the development and operational activities. Now what are the challenges? सबसे पहले चीज होती है कि हमने ये बनाया कि ये प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में आया क्यों, उससे सबसे पहले लोगों के पास था एक कुछ चैलेंज. सो व्हाट इज दैट चैलेंज? डेवलपर्स आर enthusiastic and willing to adapt new approaches and technologies to solve organizational problem. ये सबको पता है कि डेवलपमेंट का काम ही होता है कुछ challenges को लेना, उसको सॉर्ट आउट करना. बट whenever this challenge is taken as a developer, जब भी वो चैलेंज लेता है इंडस्ट्री के बारे में, कि मुझे ये करना है, ये प्रोडक्ट मुझे लॉन्च करना है, इसके लिए मुझे ये कोडिंग करनी पड़ेगी। सबसे बड़े चैलेंजेस उसके सामने आती है, दैट इज कॉम्पिटिटिव मार्केट प्लेस creating a lot of pressure on one time delivery, because it becomes very difficult for one time delivery. One time delivery is nothing but you will be delivering the product on time. दैट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट। तो उसके लिए नई नई टेक्नोलॉजीज को आपको इम्प्लीमेंट करना पड़ता है, नए ट्रायल, नए रिसर्च, नया अपडेशन, नया चेंजेस हर एक बार करना पड़ता है। तो पिछले वाला जो कल हमने कुछ कोड किया, आज थोड़ा अलग कोड किया, तो मुझे रोल बैक करके फिर से पीछे जाना है। आई वांट टू रोल बैक एंड गेट द कंटेंट ऑफ व्हाट आई हैव डन इन लास्ट वीक और यस्टरडे। सो उसके लिए मुझे रोल बैक के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं था रेगुलर फ्रेमवर्क के ऊपर। So this is the only one framework where you can roll back and go back into your yesterday's or 2 days before work, what you have done to sort out some problems. So that is one more challenge that came into the days before the implementation of DevOps. Second one, they have to also create a product related code management and new capability implementation. So product related code management भी बहुत important है। आप कोड बनाते जाते हैं, because in development there is not only one person is involved in development, it is a team. It may be a team of 10 people or 20 people coming together and creating some application. तो सभी कोड अलग अलग बनाते हैं, and then we are going for the integration. So unit testing, integration testing ये बात की बात है, पर पहले तो आपको individual कोड बनाना पड़ता है as a team, and then उस कोड को आपको integrate करना पड़ता है, and then after that you need to execute your actual problem. What is that problem, and for that problem are you getting the solution for that? So for that purpose, integrating, and for that purpose, that is capability implementation is also most important. So that is one thing that was the major issues that came across in front of the development team. And third one, that is release cycle is long. Releasing cycle, प्रोबेबली बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट वीकली रिलीज होते हैं, कुछ प्रोडक्ट मंथली रिलीज होते हैं, कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स ईयरली भी रिलीज होते हैं, डिपेंड अपॉन द सिचुएशन, डिपेंड अपॉन द प्रोडक्ट कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. So again, hence the development team have to make several assumptions before application. In such a scenario, it takes some more time to resolve issues that occur during deployment and in production and in staying environment. So जब भी नया प्रोडक्ट आपको वीकली और मंथली और ईयरली रिलीज करना पड़ता है, सबसे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट द चैलेंजेस दैट कम इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, इट इज दैट इज रिगार्डिंग द डिप्लॉयमेंट, then related to your product and related to your staging environment. तो कौन से स्टेज में, वर्जन 1, वर्जन 2, वर्जन 3, तो स्टेजिंग के एनवायरमेंट का प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट होता है। रोल बैक करना पड़ता है कुछ सिचुएशन में रोल बैक करके फिर से आपने जो नया अपग्रेड किया है उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना पड़ता है। उस सिचुएशन को टैकल करने के लिए ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चैलेंज था, और उस चैलेंज को हैंडल किया है द एप्लीकेशन, द फ्रेमवर्क दैट केम इनटू इंडस्ट्री, दैट इज डेवलपमेंट ऑपरेशन. Now challenges for operation team. Now development team के कुछ challenges अलग थे, operational team के challenges अलग है. Development team will always focus on development only. They are only concerned about development in a team of 2 or team of 4 or team of 10 people or 100 people. So it is somewhat different, but operation is somewhat different. Now here, whenever we are talking about the operations, most important thing is that operations are the team whenever your product is created and you are launching your product in front of your client. In those situations, we call it as an operational team. So your product is released, product is created, it is released, and now it has been put in front of the user, and the user is using it, and the team, that is operational team, is catching the bugs at the real time scenario. तो बग्स को हैंडल करने के लिए वो जो टीम होती है, जिसे हम टेस्टिंग टीम भी बोलते हैं, जिसको हम ऑपरेशनल टीम भी बोलते हैं, इट डिपेंड होता है कि वो अपने बग्स को कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं और वो कैसे उसको आइडेंटिफाई करके डेवलपमेंट टीम को भेज देते हैं रिजॉल्व करने के लिए उसके सॉल्यूशन. सो there are different problems in front of this team also. So what are those problem is that the team is always sensitive, because उनको पता है कि उनको क्लाइंट के साथ इंटरेक्ट करना है, ना कि डेवलपमेंट टीम को सिर्फ उनके खुद के साथ ही इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ता है, बाकी ऑपरेशनल टीम को क्लाइंट के साथ इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ता है. क्लाइंट का अगर कुछ क्वेरीज आए तो आपको उसका सॉल्यूशन इमीडिएटली देना पड़ता है. सो दिस इज वन मोर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. सो इट इज वेरी sensitive challenges in front of these people, because these people are working direct on resources and are leveraging any new technology. So new technologies, new approaches are coming in front of those people, and they are looking for stability. So most important thing hota hai, these people want a stability in the product. So whenever these people are thinking about stability, some problems and some challenges are always coming in front of those people, that is resource contention. रिसोर्स कंटेंशन, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू हैंडल इंक्रीजिंग डिमांड ऑफ द रिसोर्सेज। तो जैसे जैसे आपके क्लाइंट बढ़ते जाएंगे तो आपका डेटाबेस के ऊपर का लोड बढ़ते जाएगा। डेटाबेस, इफ इट इज नॉट अवेलेबल इन फ्रंट ऑफ the team, the user, it becomes very difficult to tackle those situations. So resource content is most important. Data which is made available, which is being stored into database, it need to be made available as soon as the client click on those request. So this is one of the most important thing, that is resource contention. The second one is redesigning and tweaking. So redesigning means what it is required for application execution in a product environment. So you are changing your application now. You might be using your application in Mac operating system or Windows operating system or Unix operating system or on your tab or in your mobile. So situation changes, operating system changes, environment changes. So operational team need to give a support to each and every environment. आप मोबाइल के ऊपर एक्सेस कर रहे हैं कोई प्रोडक्ट, आप टैब के ऊपर एक्सेस कर रहे हैं, आप डेस्कटॉप के ऊपर, लैपटॉप के अंदर अलग अलग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम के अंदर अलग अलग कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, डिफरेंट टेक्निकल एनवायरनमेंट, डिफरेंट प्रोसेसर्स, डिफरेंट रैम, डिफरेंट हार्ड डिस्क, डिफरेंट प्रोसेसर. So situation will change from person to person, user to user. So this situation need to be tackled by this टीम कॉल्ड एज ऑपरेशनल टीम. तो ये सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज होता है इन लोगों के सामने कि इनको रीडिजाइनिंग को जाना पड़ता है. आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत सारे वेबसाइट, मेनी वेबसाइट्स आर नॉट कंपेटेबल ऑन मोबाइल नाउअडेज आल्सो स्टिल. Some are not compatible on your operating system also. Some are not compatible on your different browsers also. तो ब्राउजर चेंज कर दिया, आपके पूरा सिस्टम का लुक एंड फील ही चेंज हो जाता है. तो ब्राउजर भी होता है प्रॉब्लम, नेटवर्क का ही इशू होता है. तो सभी सिचुएशन को टैकल करने के लिए मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग होती है रीडिजाइनिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दिस ऑपरेशनल टीम एज एंड व्हेन डिमांडेड बाय द यूजर. Last one, diagnosis and resolution. So there are different things need to be resolved. There are different things need to be diagnosis. So diagnosis and resolution is somewhat different. Diagnosis मतलब क्या, अगर आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, आपको पेट दुख रहा है, तो आपको सोनोग्राफी या फिर कुछ मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट या फिर कोई टेस्ट करने पड़ते हैं, ब्लड टेस्ट करने पड़ते हैं, तब जाके आपको उसको डायग्नोसिस होता है एक्चुअल हुआ क्या है. एंड रेजोल्यूशन इज नॉट द टैबलेट्स बीन गिवन फॉर सॉल्विंग दैट प्रॉब्लम. यानी आपको जो भी प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई हुआ डायग्नोसिस से, उसको रिजोल्व करने के लिए आपने उसके ऊपर दिया क्या है. So same situation happen in front of these people whenever this operational team is working. That is, they need to identify. That is, they need to go for diagnosis also. And after diagnosing those the bugs, you need to go for resolution also. So you need to resolve those problems also immediately as and when required. So these are the basic challenges you have need to. These are coming in front of this development team and operational team. See, this operational team is focusing on the client and development team is focusing on the code complexity and simplicity. So are you clear with this one? Yes. Yes, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. डेवलपमेंट टीम का काम होता है सिर्फ उनके कोड
Yes,
के ऊपर
sir.
फोकस करना है. ऑपरेशन टीम का काम होता है क्लाइंट को सेटिस्फाई करना है, वही प्रोडक्ट को सही तरीके से हैंडल करके. सो ये दोनों का पर्सपेक्टिव अलग है. यू जस्ट सी, development team is not focusing on the client what he want, he's focusing on his code. Operational team is not focusing on the development what he has done, but he is focusing on the client what he is expecting. और हमारा प्रोडक्ट जो बना है वो अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर चलता है. अब ये दोनों का पर्सपेक्टिव अलग है. इन दोनों को मिक्स करने का जो काम है वो किया है आपके DevOps में. So we'll move further what is exactly in this DevOps framework and how we will be using this DevOps for the purpose of getting into the industry for the purpose of doing something. Now, in the overview is, I have already declared this, discussed in front of you that the overview is very simple. These people want a low failed rate of new release. Whenever you go for the implementation of DevOps, first important good things that come in front of you is that you will lower the failure rate. If you go for implementing a DevOps, you will go for the lowering the failure rate. Second important thing is that you will be increase the deployment frequency. So if your product is releasing after every 1 month, you may go for fortnight. 15 days के बाद भी आप प्रोडक्ट को अपग्रेड करके रिलीज कर सकते हैं. So DevOps का ये एक दूसरा important फायदा है. Second one, quick means time to recover in the client of a new release crashing in the application. So whenever there is a crash in of your system in the client side, immediately and quickly that can be resolved from the DevOps operations. And last one, that is shortened lead time between fixed So leaders, there are different leaders that you have seen, that it is development leader, there is a what do we call as operational leader, there is a testing leader. So ये leader के अंदर उनकी खुद की एक life cycle होती है कि they need to do this process into some 5 days or 10 days or 15 days. There is always a life cycle for each and every operation in your industry. So in life cycle में there is a possibility that your lead will be getting something initially immediately, and he will be working with his team for resolving some problem or creating some solution for your problem. So there is one more important thing. Now DevOps is a process framework. See this, this is the most important thing, that it is a process framework. Now we'll go for something detailed, that is DevOps fulfill all the objective in helping in achieving a seamless delivery. Organization like nowadays it has been used by like Google, Etis, Amazon. These are all application, because you see that these are continuous upgrading. Amazon is continuously upgrading, developing, new products are being added. Some process of purchasing and selling is continuously going on. So support dena bahut zaruri hai. And for this situation, you will find the major application which are working, which are dominating the industry nowadays, that is Amazon or your Google, all are being created with the help of DevOps. So this is one of the biggest achievement, because the level of performance is going upgraded from last few years, that you have seen the performance of Amazon is increasing, Google is increasing, that is Google Chrome is increasing, Etis is increasing. Nowadays, a lot many have switched towards the DevOps. So this is one more thing, that you will be creating application that will be a world-class application, that will be relatively application, that will be stable application, and there will be secured application. So ये सब basic चीजें हम achieve कर सकते हैं whenever we are moving towards DevOps. Okay. Now in market, whenever we are talking about DevOps, DevOps is a process framework. ध्यान में रखना, ये development framework नहीं, it is process framework. Process मतलब क्या? आपके डेवलपमेंट टीम को डेवलपमेंट करना है, टेस्टिंग टीम विल बी डूइंग टेस्टिंग, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन टीम विल बी डूइंग इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, बट वन थिंग will be done by the DevOps. It is nothing but the process which is going on will be formulated in a framework. जो भी काम चल रहा है वो सभी को फ्रेम सेट के अंदर डाल के उनके बीच में कोलैबोरेशन हो जाएगा. The collaboration will be there between the development team and the operational team. So this is the most important thing that will be achieved by the DevOps. To deploy the code to produce environment faster in repeatable and automatic way. The word DevOps is you know that it is being created with two different words. That is, one is deployment and second one is operation. So these are the two words that has created DevOps. DevOps help us to increase the speed of delivery application and service faster. It is allowing the organization to serve its customer efficiently and become the most compatible in the market. It is a simple team. DevOps can be defined as an alignment between the development and IT operations. It is a better communication and collaboration. So ये दो चीजों के लिए use किया जाता है. One is your communication and second one is collaboration. So communication and collaboration, these are the most important thing, and we will be getting initiated with this team, that is development and IT operation team. So two teams will be connected with one another, and for the purpose of better communication and collaboration. Okay, now there are few more things that you need to understand whenever we are talking about this, is that it is easier to DevOps to develop and operate team working in this total isolation. Testing and development were isolated phase. Now it is integrated with one another. Within DevOps, team members are spending a large amount of time in testing, deployment, and designing instead of focusing on core part. It is creating a business service. So if you are not using DevOps, most important thing will be that you will be focusing only on testing, development and deployment. So quality के ऊपर हम बात नहीं करेंगे, हम सिर्फ regular phases के ऊपर बात करेंगे. अगर हमने DevOps को use नहीं किया, सिर्फ हम क्या करेंगे, development team development करेंगे, testing team will be testing, deployment team will be doing deployment. So all will be focusing on their individual work. But with the help of DevOps, all teams will be integrated, coming together, and the basic intention will be that they will be creating a business service. They will be creating a core business. कोर पार्ट के ऊपर फोकस करेंगे, और वो कोर पार्ट क्या होता है हमारे टीम का, वो होता है क्रिएटिंग अ बिजनेस एक्टिविटी. सो दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. देन manual coding deployment will lead to the error in production. And last one, deployment and operation team have a separate timeline and are not in synchronized, causing additional delay. So basically जब भी deployment in operational team अलग अलग काम करते हैं तो हमारा time बढ़ता है. So you see in this life cycle, in this diagrammatic life cycle, you'll see that first phase of any SDLC, that is software development life cycle, is planning. I think everyone knows that before creating any software, before going for coding, it is one thing, most important thing, that is the part of your any product which is being created, that is a planning. So planning is then software project managers are working dealing with this, analysts are also being dealing with this, and the whole planning is being created on paper. SRS is an output. Everyone knows that SRS is being created, that is software requirement specifications are being finalized, it has been identified, and it is being put it on a paper. So that is one the theoretical part being done. Now actual development team focusing on going for development, that is a code which has been written, it has been reviewed continuously, then it is being built. The now product is being created by integrating different components, and it is providing a security scan is also being provided over there. Security scan means what? It is checking up the loop and holes of your system कि इसके ये क्रैश हो सकता है कि नहीं, ये सब चीजों को कोड को रिव्यू किया जाता है और उसके अंदर स्कैन भी किया जाता है फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ सिक्योरिटी, एंड दिस इज डन बाय विद द डेवलपमेंट टीम, एंड द प्रोडक्ट इज बिल्ट. देन आफ्टर दैट a package is created, a package is being created, it is sent for deployment, then after that it is sent for testing, and it's gone for staging also. So stage, you are going for the deployment in a stage format. So first stage, second stage, and fourth stage. तो हर एक स्टेज को, यानी इनिशियल स्टेज यानी GUI को चेक किया जाता है, देन बैक एंड प्रोसेस को चेक किया जाता है, देन डेटाबेस के अंदर उसको चेक किया जाता है. सो ये सब तरीके की टेस्टिंग की जाती है जिसको हम स्टेजिंग बोलते हैं. एंड आफ्टर स्टेजिंग a final product is being created, and it is been sent for the final execution. So this is what is going on. Now in this stage, you will see that security testing and testing stages. There are two types of testing is being done. One is security testing. After the product is being created by this team in box, it is sent for the security testing in this team, and after that it is sent for staging. So जो भी product आपका individual build जो बाहर आ रहे हैं उसके staging से check किया जाता है. Now you'll see the stages are integrated as and when required. So again it is gone for security scan. Security, you see the security scan is done with during the development. Security scan is done when it is tested also, that is in the testing phase also, and security scan is done after we are testing also, that is in the staging phase also. So it is the product is been checked for the purpose of security thrice in the life cycle. See, इंडिविजुअल कोड को चेक किया था, टेस्टिंग के बाद को उसको सिक्योरिटी को चेक किया जाता है, एंड आफ्टर दैट स्टेजिंग के बाद में उसको चेक किया जाता है. एंड फाइनली when you talk about the DevOps life cycle, so this is the most important, the DevOps life cycle, you will find it has started with the planning. It has started immediately as soon as the product planning is going on. The development life cycle ends till the testing. You see the testing team is again a part of your development, and then after that it has been going for searching, that is called as the staging, and then after that the product has been launched. So testing is going on, development is going on, staging is going on, and parallel security scanning is going on, and the whole process is being monitored by the operation, that is a product called as a DevOps. So DevOps life cycle started with the planning, and it end till the product is been sent or it has been launched in the industry. So are you clear with this DevOps life cycle? Yes. Yes. Yes,
Yes,
I wanted to.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will talking. आपने नाम बहुत बार सुना होगा agile process. Now we will be talking about DevOps versus agile versus ट्रेडिशनल आईटी, जो हम रेगुलर जब कुछ सालों पहले रेगुलर प्लानिंग एनालिसिस जो HDLC के फॉर्मेट यूज करते थे, बिग बैंग मॉडल, स्पाइरल मॉडल, waterfall model. So this type of model we were using some years before. So we call it as a traditional IT. That we have taught, that I think we have gone through in the semester 1, I think so. That is in a software engineering subject, we have gone through different models. So JAD model was there, waterfall model was there, spring model was there, SDLC model was there. So everything that is nothing but your traditional IT. Now it has moved to agile. I think it was the last chapter. That is, agile processes have been embedded or integrated by the system, and now the product is been verified and implemented, checked and developed at each and every stage. So that is agile. Now this is new scenario which has been implemented by the industry, that is called as a DevOps. So DevOps has taken over your agile process. Now in industry, you will find in upcoming days, in 5 or 6, 7 years, you will find each and every product will be converted. I think everyone knows that we have already converted SDLC regular format into agile. Nowadays, agile is moving, switching towards the develop DevOps. So you should be very much familiar with the DevOps. So that we need to understand. Now see, ट्रेडिशनल प्रोसेस जो हमने इसके पहले कुछ पढ़ा था और आज का जो प्रोसेस है DevOps, दोनों में बहुत सारी चेंजेस. There is a huge difference between these two different frameworks. Now, what is the first important thing is that after placing an order for a new server, the development team work on testing, the operational team work on extension paperwork, and a requirement is enterprise to develop its infrastructure. So you will find whenever we are talking about a traditional process, if you are getting an order of a new server, if you are getting an order of new servers or new services, what you do is that you develop, the development team will be working on testing, the operational team will be working on extensive पेपर वर्क. सो ये दोनों के ऊपर अपना अपना काम चेंज हो जाता है. डेवलपमेंट टीम टेस्टिंग के ऊपर फोकस करेंगी और ऑपरेशनल टीम विल बी फोकसिंग ऑन पेपर वर्क, ओनली पेपर एंड पेपर. आई थिंक एवरीवन नोज दैट वी आर क्रिएटिंग अ पेपर फॉर एवरी each and every updation or upgradation we are doing in the software. But whenever we talk about the DevOps process is somewhat different. After placing an order in a new server, development and operational team, देखो दोनों team will be working together. This team will be working together on a process and paperwork to set up a new server. So see here, development will be working only on testing and operational will be working on papers. Here both the teams will be working together in this process called as a DevOps process. So are you clear this? यहाँ पर टीम अलग अलग काम करते हैं, यहाँ पर टीम बिल्ड करके हम एक ही चीजों के ऊपर दोनों टीम को काम करने को लगाते हैं. आर यू क्लियर विद दिस? यस यस
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सेकेंड बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन द ट्रेडिशनल प्रोसेस जिसके अंदर अजाइल भी आया है और DevOps भी आया है. डिटेल्स लाइक फेल ओवर, डिटेल्स लाइक अगर हमारा प्रोडक्ट फेल हो रहा है, रिडंडेंसी, रिपीटेबल, वही कोड रिपीट यूज कर रहे हैं हम, डेटा सेंटर लोकेशंस and storage requirements are skewed and as no inputs are available for the development team who have deep knowledge of this application. तो डेवलपमेंट टीम को पता नहीं होता रिडंडेंसी के बारे में, डेटा सेंटर की लोकेशन के बारे में, स्टोरेज की रिक्वायरमेंट के बारे में, ये डेवलपमेंट को कभी नहीं पता होता है. बट व्हेन वी गो इनटू अ DevOps framework or DevOps platform, your development team and operational team will be getting detailed information about failover, यानी हमारा प्रोडक्ट कहाँ पर फेल हुआ है, यानी इमीडिएटली फर्स्ट हैंड इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी रिसीव. रिडंडेंसी, रिपीटेबल, वही कोड कहाँ कहाँ पर एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है. यू विल बी गेटिंग अ डिजास्टर रिकवरी. डिजास्टर रिकवरी मतलब कि अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट फेल हो चुका है और उसको ऑपरेशन टीम ने किस तरीके से रिकवर किया, उसका डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी रिसीव्ड बाय द DevOps टीम. डेटा सेंटर्स कहाँ पर लोकेटेड है और वहां से आपका डेटा किस तरीके से फेच आउट हो रहा है और आ रहा है जा रहा है, सभी इंफॉर्मेशन DevOps के प्रोसेस में इनबिल्ड हो जाएंगे. स्टोरेज की रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ रही घट रही, सभी इंफॉर्मेशन will be getting a pretty accuracy of each and every information and the inputs will be provided to the development team. See, it is the most important thing because your developer knows the loop and hole of a system, and if a developer is been put it away from this information, it will become critical for your product to get satisfied by the customer. So for making a customer more satisfaction, it is the thing that your developer, the person who has created your product, need to know each and every information of your product. And this is only possible in only one framework. We call it as a DevOps process. Okay. Now next difference is that the operation team. Now ये सब कुछ था जो डेवलपमेंट टीम के बारे में था, डेवलपमेंट को कुछ पता नहीं था. Now operational team has no idea of process of development. डेवलपमेंट क्या कर रहा है, किधर तक आ चुकी है, कैसे डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, उसको कुछ कभी पता नहीं. ऑपरेशनल टीम विल बी डेवलप अ मॉनिटर प्लान एज पर द अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो उनको जैसे जैसे समझ में आता है उस हिसाब से वो प्लानिंग करते हैं. दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्रिटिकल पार्ट इन फ्रंट ऑफ ऑपरेशनल टीम. तो अगर डेवलपमेंट के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं तो ऑपरेशन करेगा क्या, प्रोडक्ट में अगर कुछ क्वेरी आ गई तो उसको करना क्या है वही पता नहीं चलता. बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट DevOps, the operational team is completely aware of process, what is exactly going on in your development team is making. So whatever the development team is making, everything will be understood by the operational team. The operational team interact with the development team and jointly develop a monitor plan that will create the IT and business needs. So everything will be created in front of this both the team. And there are also application performance monitor. We call it as APT, APM. So application जो भी आपने बना है उसका performance monitor करने के लिए that we call as APM tools are being used by this team together, and the problem is being sorted out. And last, before going live, the load test crashes in the application before thing, because you are creating an application that is considered with 10 or 15 clients. But if your product is being launched on your global network and it has been accessed by thousands and lakhs of people, so there is a 99% possibility that your product will be getting crashed due to load. The people will be increasing, 100% your system will be crashing. Now, this situation can be overcome with the help of DevOps, because before the product is going live, a load test makes application slow. You know that we are checking it. The development team swiftly fixes the bottlenecks, and hence the application is released on time. So this is the most important thing. The bottleneck is removed by this team, because operational teams know how much users will be interacting, and development team know when the system will be getting crashed. So the bottleneck will be removed when these two teams come together, and they will be fighting for only one thing, that is your product success. So are you clear with this? The differences, why we are moving from agile or from your traditional process into a new scenario, that is your DevOps environment, that is called the DevOps process. So are you clear with this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we will be moving further to the DevOps life cycle. This is the most important thing, that if you understand the life cycle, then only we can talk about this in detail. So first phase, I think in this diagram, we have already seen the first phase of any life cycle is planning. So continuous planning. Once it has been planned, it doesn't mean that you need to go for stopping it. So continuous planning is required as when we move for this operation called as a DevOps. So continuous planning. We are not doing planning, we are doing continuous planning. Second phase of your DevOps is that it is collaborative development. Collaborative development means your development team and operational teams will be working together. We call this a collaboration. So अगर operations को कोडिंग का कुछ नहीं आता, तभी भी operations के लोग development की टीम के साथ interact करेंगे, उनके प्रोडक्ट के बारे में, उनके कोड के बारे में जानकारी लेंगे, फेजेस के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन लेंगे. दैट इज मोस्ट सेकंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. थर्ड वन, टेस्टिंग. पहले ट्रेडिशनल टेस्टिंग कैसे होती थी कि आपका प्रोडक्ट बनने के बाद यूनिट टेस्टिंग, देन इंटीग्रेशन टेस्टिंग, देन एक्सेप्टेंस टेस्टिंग. तो ये टेस्टिंग वी हैव ऑलरेडी गॉन थ्रू इन लास्ट सेमेस्टर. सो ये फेजेस होते थे टेस्टिंग के. रिग्रेशन टेस्टिंग, देन स्केलेबल टेस्टिंग, लोड टेस्टिंग सबसे लास्ट में हो जाता. सो इस तरीके की टेस्टिंग को क्या होता था, हर एक फेज खत्म होने के बाद टेस्टिंग करते. नाउ हियर वी विल बी डूइंग कंटिन्यूअस टेस्टिंग. जस्ट लाइक कंटिन्यूअस प्लानिंग, there is continuous testing. So there is a very rare possibility that your product will be going or generating a bugs that will be creating or that will be destroying your system as and when required. So that will not be done. Your whole testing will be going on from this. Immediately the code is been written, and immediately it will be tested as and when required. So that is most important thing of DevOps, continuous testing. Then there is a continuous release and deploy. So product will be upgraded, will be released, and will be deployed in the environment as and when required. You see that Chrome is going for updation frequently. Your WhatsApp, your Facebook apps, जो भी apps ज़्यादा use करते हैं, हम Chrome को use करते हैं, apps जितने भी use करते हैं, you will find that these people are going for upgradation, new release, new product has been launched after every 15 or 20 days. So life cycle of deployment and our life cycle of releasing is been changing from 6 months to some month, and from some month into some weeks. So we depend upon the product complexity. जितना product complex होता है उतना fast उतना टाइम ज्यादा लगता है उसको नए रिलीज को आने के लिए. बट जितना प्रोडक्ट छोटा होता है उसको फास्ट में रिलीज हो जाता है. एंड ड्यू टू द हेल्प ऑफ दिस DevOps एनवायरनमेंट, व्हाट हैज हैपेंड, आपका जो डिप्लॉयमेंट का और रिलीज का टाइम जो हो गया है वो कंटिन्यूसली हो जाता है. एंड यू विल सी देयर इज अ कंटिन्यूअस मॉनिटरिंग. सो एवरीवेयर देयर इज अ वर्ड कॉल्ड एज अ कंटिन्यूअस. You will see that the word called as a continuous, it is working everywhere. So there is continuous testing, there is a continuous release, there is a continuous monitoring of bugs. If it is created, the bugs is brought in front of the development and operational team, and again the bugs has been isolated, removed, and a new code has been implemented and it has been tested. And see, though the product has been released, it has been used by the customer, still these people are continuously working on your feedback of a customer and optimization is the most important thing nowadays people are focusing. That is, the more they optimize the product, the more it will be accepted by the people. So optimization जितना हो सकता है, optimization everyone knows that optimization के लिए हम क्यों जाते हैं. Optimization is the extreme level. कैपेबिलिटी मैच्योरिटी मॉडल CMM लेवल, जितनी कंपनी टॉप लेवल की होती है, CMM लेवल 3 की कंपनी होती है, ये सभी कंपनीज ऑप्टिमाइजेशन इज द ओनली फिफ्थ पार्ट, दैट इज CMM लेवल फिफ्थ 5. Microsoft, Facebook, you will find these companies, Oracle, these companies are optimized. These are CMM level 5 companies. यहाँ पर सभी कंपनीज का फोकस होता है ऑप्टिमाइजेशन की तरफ. उसी तरीके से whenever the product is being created with the taking help of .NET और Java, डेवलपर का काम होता है कि उसका कोड होना चाहिए ऑप्टिमाइज. द लेस द लाइन ऑफ कोड, द मोर एफिशिएंसी इज ऑफ दैट कोड. So that is one thing. So it is continuous feedback and continuous optimization is going on. So this is actually what we call as DevOps is. So phases you keep in mind, there are it is planning, it is development, it is testing, it is deployment, it is monitoring, and it is feedback. So SDLC के जितने भी लाइफ साइकिल के फेजेस थे वही फेजेस यहाँ पर है. बट वन थिंग दिस पीपल हैव एडेड, द वर्ड कॉल्ड एज कंटिन्यूस. It is not stop after one phase, second phase will be starting, and after second phase third will be continuous. phase 1 का काम खत्म होने के बाद वो फिर खुद को अपग्रेड करने का चालू कर देते. So there is one more thing. Now whenever we are moving to DevOps, we need to understand कि डेवलपमेंट का काम, टीम का काम क्या होता है और ऑपरेशन का काम क्या होता है. कौन से एरिया में किसने ज्यादा काम करना है, कौन से एरिया में किसने कम काम करना है. So this diagram will be represent that DevOps is nothing but development and operation. So development team will be focusing more comparative to operating team in 4 major phases, that is planning, coding, building, and testing. So see, the testing team is again a part of your development. So you will be doing planning, you will be doing coding, you're building a product and a testing. So all these 4 phases will be monitored very seriously by the team called as a development team. Whereas operational team will be focusing more on release, more on deployment, और मोर ऑन मॉनिटरिंग एंड मोर ऑन ऑपरेशन. सो जितने फेजेस हमने लाइफ साइकिल में देखे उसमें से पहले 4 फेजेस के ऊपर डेवलपमेंट टीम ज्यादा फोकस करेंगी और बाद वाले 4 फेजेस के अंदर, दैट इज रिलीज, डिप्लॉयमेंट, मॉनिटर एंड ऑपरेशन. These 4 phases will be monitored very seriously by this team called as operation team, and this team too are mutually integrated with one another, and this mutual integration will be called as DevOps. So are you clear with this? Yes, everyone?
Yes, sir.
ओके. और ये जो हमने लिखा था कंटिन्यूस प्लानिंग, कंटिन्यूस ऑपरेशन, कंटिन्यूस टेस्टिंग, कंटिन्यूस रिलीज एंड डिप्लॉयमेंट, कंटिन्यूस मॉनिटरिंग एंड कंटिन्यूस feedback and optimization. So these are the phases of your DevOps, and you see it has started from this part and it has ended into this part. So it has started from this part and it has ended to this part. So coding will be stopping here, but when we talk about operation, it is starting from the planning and it will be doing continuously. So continuously, though your operation, your product is not released or it is not available, but still your team will be focusing on from the phase 1, that is planning से उनका काम चालू हो जाएगा तब जब तक ये प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में रिलीज होके ऑपरेशन ऑपरेट नहीं हो जाता तब तक उसकी फेजेस का काम चलता रहेगा. बट SDLC में क्या होता है, SDLC में देखेंगे इसका काम खत्म होगा, बात खत्म. सेकेंड फेज चालू हो जाएंगे, उसका काम खत्म. थर्ड फेज चालू हो जाएंगे, उसका काम वहां से वहां तक ही होता है. यहाँ पर होगा टेस्टिंग का टीम होगा, यहाँ पर ही होगा रिलीज का काम होगा, यहाँ पर होगा. यहाँ पर वैसा नहीं है. इन एवरी फेज इट विल बी वर्किंग विद वन अनदर एंड देयर इज अ म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग विद बिटवीन दिस टू टीम्स. Now whenever we are talking about this DevOps, कुछ benefits होते हैं. ये this is the last point I want to cover in front of you, that is what are the benefits. इसका हमें real life में क्या use होता है. So the important benefits कुछ highlight हमने किए हैं. The first one is predictability. So you can predict your product कब, what is the life cycle and when this product will be launched in the market. So predictability is possible whenever you are in the DevOps environment. Second one is maintainability, because maintenance can be done as and when required, because here both the teams are working together. So it is very simple to maintain your product. Reproducibility, your product will be reproduced from its previous version, and new version will be brought in front of after every 15 or 20 days, or after every month a new release will be done. This is called the reproduction of your product again and again. So that is one thing. Greater quality will be achieved compared to the previous agile process or somewhat your traditional SDLC. The greatest, we call it as a greater quality can be achieved. 50%, you see, the 50% time for development has been reduced. So if your product is taking 6 months, you can be creating the same product with the help of this DevOps environment within 30 days. So 6 months can be reduced to 30 months, 30, what do you call it, 3 months. 3 months can be removed into 1.5 months. 1 month product can be converted into 15-month product also. So life cycle of your product can be reduced. Then there is a very less risk because the failure of your product can be omitted to the maximal time, and the life cycle is low, so you can resolve your problem, and it has reduced the risk of your product. This is the only critical part of your product, is that there is a possibility of your product getting risk, because you can't know that after getting launched the product is creating bugs or it is problem solving your problem. So this has removed the risk. Then it is cost efficient because the time is reduced to 50%, 100%. Your time manpower is reduced, and if your manpower is reduced, 100% your efficiency, the cost of your product is being reduced. Then resiliency is achieved due to this, that is software is more stable, secured, and changed to the audioability. So that is resiliency is achieved by this product. And last one is a break larger code base into manageable pieces. So big code is been reduced to the small code due to this two teams getting integrated with one another. So are you clear with this one? Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
we'll be talking about only one part I want to discuss with you, that is deploy, develop, and test against the producer life environment. So this is actually there are different 10 best DevOps tools nowadays being used in this market in 2021. This is the recent what we have seen in the market. I think everyone knows the GitHub. Nowadays, it is being used probably in all industries. The industry which is working on PHP or .NET frameworks, these people are using GitHub. A lot of many companies are working on Jenkins. Nowadays, recently, from 1 year, we have seen that Docker is coming into picture in most of the application that has been working on mobile applications on this one. So basically, there are these 10 products. These are the 10 products which are working under this environment called as DevOps. So DevOps is one of the concept. It is a process, and there are different products which are there available in the market where you can use it. Your company डिपेंड करती है कि कौन कौन सी कंपनी किसके ऊपर काम करती है. सो सिनेरियो इज डिफरेंट. आपको ये फ्रेमवर्क, ये DevOps के प्रोसेस के अंदर के जितने भी फ्रेमवर्क है आपको पता होना बहुत जरूरी है. GitHub इज वन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बीन यूज. जेनकिन जो मुझे पता है, मैं बोलता हूँ डॉकर इज, ये भी मार्केट में ज्यादा चलता है. ग्रैंडल आई डोंट नो. कुबरनेट्स इज अगेन दैट. Puppet Enterprises, Ansible, Nasioc, and Raygun. So Raygun is again being used in most probably yes, wherever the R coding is being used. So ये ज्यादा करके ये ज्यादा चार मार्केट में यूज किए जाते हैं. You should know the name, that is GitHub, Jenkins or Docker, Raygun. So these are the basic 4 names. Probably you will see whenever you are putting anything on a resume and you are searching it on Naukri.com. So these people are nowadays searching for DevOps developer. And these are the DevOps developer. These are developing, you are a developer, but you will be developing on some environment called as GitHub or Jenkins or Docker. So I will be sharing after this lecture a small 8-hour, what we call as a crash course on your DevOps. You just go through that DevOps. I think I have already shared, but still it will be put in front of you. You please spare your time for knowing what is DevOps, and we will be going into detail about GitHubs or how it is being used. And ये आप आपके regular, it is open source. GitHub is open source. You can go for downloading it on your system, and you create any application. You create any application, but make a habit to launch it on this DevOps environment that is on GitHub. तो freely available है market में, ये जितने भी tools available है इसमें से 50% are open sources. You can use this for implementing, for storing your data, storing your programs, storing your code, and you can get that product as and when required. So I will share immediately after this lecture your different what we call as DevOps के बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल में फ्रेम वर्कआउट करेंगे, हम GitHub और इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा वर्कशॉप भी हम ले लेंगे. So are you clear with this? Yes. Anyone, any problem? Yes.
No, sir. No, sir.
Everyone is getting what I am speaking. जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपको सबको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir. Yes,
हाँ
sir.
सर.
अभी लेक्चर का काम खत्म हो चुका है, यानी लास्ट सेमेस्टर का तो बात खत्म हो चुकी है. नाउ आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट यू शुड स्पेंड योर टाइम एज मच एज यू कैन ऑन दिस व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज अ डेवलपमेंट. डेवलपमेंट with help of your different applications में immediately इसके बाद मैं आपको सबको ने शेयर करने वाला हूँ ये DevOps का थोड़ा सा